Alright, what's up everyone? Duquesne23 here with Forge Hub, and today we're taking a look at the new map called Borderline. Now this is a symmetrical version of Boardwalk. So if you love Boardwalk, but you always kind of wanted to be symmetrical for, you know, certain aspects, certain game types and things like that, this is the map for you. Now this just starting off looks fantastic through the B-roll stuff. But let's just go ahead and jump in and check out all the details and the changes that was made for this map to be able to make it symmetrical. So taking a look at it here, I know whenever I first heard that it's symmetrical, I thought maybe it would be like lengthwise, like they kind of cut it in half right here, and then they create this over there, but they actually did it the other way, which is interesting. I actually didn't even think about that, doing it that way, which I guess it makes a little bit more sense to do it that way. So it's, you know, symmetrical on each side. Now if you notice, the blue side, of course, over there, you got the blue vegetation, kind of determines that side with there's a little bit of blue accents also over on that side, and the red side over here with the red vegetation and everything, of course, like things like that on the wall right there are red. So let's go ahead though, look around, jump down, and just look at this entire map itself. Now from the start, the outside of the map is stunning. Like, it is so beautiful. They did such a fantastic job building out the outside of the map. Like, look at the train right there going through, and the actual train station is over there as well. So we're going to go look at that here in a second. But look at the outside of this map. Absolutely beautiful outside. They did a great job of making it feel like it is actually, you know, a livable space. It's actually in the campaign and all that type of stuff. They did a really good job. So let's go and keep going. Love all the details of like the vines here hanging off the edge. That's some small details, stuff like that you don't always see in a lot of maps with, you know, vegetation, but it's like they added it on there. It looks fantastic, adding some vines hanging over the edges like that. And look at all the flowers, all the grass and everything. They did a great job, and I love the idea of having the vegetation kind of show you which side you're on, if you're on, at least on this outside portion, if you're on the red or the blue side over there. So let's go ahead and keep going over this way, because this is where the, you know, train station is at. Can't get through there. But oh, love the little toy right there. That's fantastic. But yeah, this is where the train station is, so you can go pick up the train. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's go down and around. I don't know. There's so many places that we can, like, little nooks and crannies. Like, look at this right here. A little dark area, but it's a great way of providing, like, it seems like there's something beyond this glass door right here. Like, it's not like it just ends and that's it. They did a good job of providing some stuff off in the distance, some lights and everything like that, just to feel like it keeps going, because that's how it would be in real life. It just wouldn't end, and then there's nothing back there. So here we are with some more stuff here. It looks like you could get on this side. Can you actually climb up this? I'm really scared to do this if I might die. Nope. You can't actually get up that. So I wonder if you can jump around or something right here as well. Like, I don't know. Which, of course, there is a grapple on this map. So maybe you can use the grapple to be able to get up to certain places and everything. But I definitely can't, because I'm terrible at jumping. Oh, look. Here's a little catwalk thing right here. Look at this. There we go. Look at this. This catwalk. I didn't even see this on my B-roll fly through here. This is pretty cool. Love this. We got a BR there. We got some plants spewing off some pollen right there. Just love the detail of this. It just reminds me so much of Boardwalk, which makes sense because that's what it's supposed to be. Kind of a reimagining, since it's a, you know, a symmetrical version of it. But man, there's so many like stairs and everything. We're gonna move through a little bit of this. I'm not gonna keep going all the way, like, because this goes to the center. We'll check out the center later. But looking at all this is great. I just love the different, like, not everything is gonna be stairs or ramps. They had a little drop down there. And we got stairs that goes up to the top portion, which we will check out a little bit later. This is, I love the red walls, so that way you know that you are on the red side over here. So they did a great job with that as well. And as well as doing things like this. I know not very many people do stuff, and I have seen it in a few other maps, but where like a stairs are on one side and a slope is on the other, it's just a nice little bit like where it changes the floor and everything. So it's just not always the same. And you know what I always say, it's nice whenever people do change the aspects of the floor and, you know, break it up and everything, so it's not all just one. Like, you're not having this floor just flow over into this room and flow over to this room. You actually change it up so that way it keeps, you know, keeps it appealing, and it keeps it just nice, and, you know, it just looks great. We got a door there, and of course walls. Look, pipes, adding pipes on things just always looks so much better on stuff. So if you can put a pipe down, put it down. So look at these little things. I noticed this whenever I was doing the B-roll fly through. They have some of these like little planters, and that's a neat little idea of just throwing in some vegetation in this concrete area, just adding a little something. And it also tells people that they are on the red side if they come out right here, which I understand they could see that up there and the stair lights, but you know, it's just nice also having some vegetation there. So look at this. I love this this looks like a little waiting room or something like that. Right there. So let's keep going all around the outside of this. We got some soda machines there. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and hop up here. I don't think you could get up there. I feel like that is blocked off. Oh, look at these little rock. It's like a little art piece right here. This is pretty cool. I just like the way this looks. This is so, like, it just doesn't seem like it necessarily fits in a good way on here. Like, this is a, you know, like a man-made, you know, structure and stuff like that, but then you have this nice like stone art piece that's right here where you could sit down and just look at the views off into the distance. I love these plants here that they added right here. That's pretty cool too. Yeah, where they could just, you could sit right here and you could look off into the sunset, and you can, you know, have this nice little art piece there. That's definitely really cool. So let's go ahead and keep moving right here. I guess there's nothing else. I'm trying to, before I go into the middle and go into other places, let's go ahead and go right here into the middle and check out this little spot. We had this overlook right here. Yeah, this is absolutely fantastic, and it just reminds me so much of Boardwalk. Like, look at that right there. We got all this stuff, New Alexandria and everything. But let's go ahead and look around over here. We got some more stuff. We got the drop down. We got the sniper down here. That wall right there just remind me of Splitgate for a second. I wanted to throw a portal onto it. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep going. Looking at this. Let's see here. What's down this way? Okay, we got the repulsor here, so you can repulse down and of course kill some people off at the side of the map. Let's go back down here and see about going into the center here. Since I didn't go to this under section down here. Oh, look at these pipes. See, always add pipes. Oh, look at this. This is awesome. I love the behind the scenes style look of stuff a lot of times. So like seeing this, they did a great job of just making it look like it's just, you know, this isn't the pretty looking area like over here and stuff. I just love the way that looks. Oh, and look at this. This is a cool idea. I love that also, where you can see down below. This is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and keep, okay, that goes to the blue side. We're not going to worry about just funneling through the exact same blue side because it's the exact same thing. But what we will do is check out this lift right here. So we can go ahead and go up the lift. And there we go. We're up here. Oh, and I just picked up that. So, oh well. Let's see here. So naturally, we got the blue side right here. We got the blue vegetation. Looking good. I love the way that looks. The blue flowers, the red flowers right there. That's such an ingenious way of doing it. Like, most people will just put blue accents like this on the walls there and the red on the walls, but they actually did some blue flowers, red flowers on there. So there's the grapple right there. Just love everything that they've done with this. This looks fantastic. Plenty of spots to get up to upper areas like this. So they did a great job with that. So it's not all just, you know, you're going to have to try to find a ramp or a stair or anything like that. So they did a great job with this whole thing. Let's go ahead and go on the blue side into this under section right here, just because we haven't really done anything on the blue side. Oh, look, there's some more of the trains over there. That looks fantastic. They did such a great job with this type of stuff. So I think that is going to be it because of the fact that I don't know if there's anything else to necessarily go take a look at here. I think that is pretty much everything. Let me just run around and make sure I didn't miss any nooks or crannies. Oh, the blue side has a little bit different. That one's more of a block type of look. The blue side is more of a, curved, natural looking rock right there, but definitely looks fantastic. And of course, got to look at the scenery on the outside over on the blue side, which looks really good as well. So that will be it for this video. Thank you everyone for coming out. I appreciate it. If you want to be able to see more, be sure to subscribe. I love walking around these maps. These forgers take, an extremely long amount of time to be able to build out these maps and make them as beautiful as what they are. So I really want to look at all the details and stuff in my videos whenever I'm walking around them. So thank you everyone for coming out. Appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. And remember, let's forge a new Halo.